Hey everybody, welcome to the show and to the Eastern Cape of South Africa, where I'm hunting with Hunters Hill Safari. This is my third time here. One thing that's special about Hunters Hill Safaris is they have the ability to offer hunters a Springbok Slam. Now what's a Springbok Slam? Well, if you're familiar with a turkey slam, where you get all the different species of turkeys, if you could do that all in one location, you'd probably want to go. Well, with Springbok, you can get all the different species right here in one location. So I said, let's go.
FreedomMunitions.com, your online ammunition destination, presents The High Road with Keith Warren.
First off, I'm grateful to be an American, to live in a country that still has country like this. It is wonderful. I love doing this kind of thing. I love it. Hey, Dylan. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
All right, let me introduce you to everybody. This is Dylan, and he is going to be the PH on this hunt. I'll let you know that if you ever go to a Dallas Safari or Safari Club International, you're going to see Dylan in the Hunters Hill booth. And now I want to introduce you to my friend Montalay. Hey, Montalay.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah, me too.
How you been?
I'm good.
Good.
Yes, good.
Montalay has been my tracker every single time I've been at Hunters Hill, and I have been really looking forward to seeing you. And your name?
Yeah, Michael.
Mike.
Yes.
I'm Keith.
Yeah, okay.
Nice to meet you. All right, let's go make some memories.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to head to the gun range and get this bad boy zeroed in, and then we're going to start the hunt. All right, as far as rifle goes, plains game hunting in Africa, you cannot beat this caliber. It is a 300 Win Mag. It's the exact same rifle that I use in the United States for elk and bear and deer and everything else. The 300 Win Mag is an excellent caliber, and I'm shooting 180 grain tagged out ammo. As far as scope goes, the scope is as good as it gets. It's going to be a Pinnacle 5-30 variable power scope. What I want to do is I'm going to take a shot at 100 yards and make sure that I'm still zeroed. Actually, what I'm looking for is about 2.5 inches high at 100 yards, because out in this country, we may be able to air one out at about 400 yards. I want to make sure that I know exactly where the rifle's shooting at 100 yards. All right, we're going to put our ears in and see what happens. This rifle, I want to tell you, a 300 Win Mag, I don't really like shooting big calibers because I don't like the recoil. But this rifle does not have much recoil because on the end of this fluted barrel, it has this muzzle brake. And that muzzle brake reduces recoil tremendously, and it's for that reason I'm going to put ears on when I'm shooting at the range for sure. Let's get out the medicine. That'll work.
The High Road with Keith Warren is presented by Reconics, Walls Pro Series, Legendary Arms Works, Sightmark, and Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%. The High Road will be right back. Now it's time for viewer feedback, brought to you by Protect the Harvest, Protect the Hunt.
Samuel is from South Carolina. He writes, I just purchased a 300 Win Mag for elk and bear hunting. Any recommendations on optics? I hunt in some tough conditions, so I want a scope that's rugged and dependable. Samuel, I would highly recommend the same scope that I use on my 300 Win Mag. It's made by Sightmark. It's called the Pinnacle. It's a 5x30, so it's a variable power scope. It is rugged, it is dependable, and it is absolutely an unbelievable value. It's called the Pinnacle. Again, it's a 5x30 variable power scope made by the folks over at Sightmark.
My name is Dylan Love, and I'm a PH for Hunters Hill Safaris. Springbok, they travel in big herds, and they're very hyperactive animals. They're always alert, especially now breeding season. The females are highly alert. The males might be a little bit silly, but yeah, they're extremely fast antelope, and beautiful in color, and they blend in really well. They like to hang out in the open, so it makes conditions really tough to try and get close to them. They're around about 50 pounds and just a little under waist height, so your target really is small. But yeah, once they do give you any opportunity to take them, you must be on point.
Taking off right there. Look how many of them there are. Holy smokes.
That basin just around the corner over there. They should be settling down just around the corner, so we'll take a stroll around. We spotted the one male in a herd of females. He was fooling around there for a while, and we spotted him in the trees. They moved off quite quickly, and they must have got scent. The male's already passed. Keith, let's walk around.
Okay.
They're gonna be moving down slowly, so we'll just stay behind them. But being the inquisitive animals that they are, the male popped around and came and saw what was following him and stepped out in the open, and Keith managed to pull off a fantastic shot. That's the one we've been after, Keith.
How far is he?
He's 250, just to the tree to the right of him.
250.
250.
Here we go.
Straight down.
What do you think about that?
Well done, Keith.
Golly, 250 yards. Look at that. That's pretty sweet right there. That right there is a good reason to use shooting sticks and spend a lot of time practicing. I mean, lots of time at the range. That's pretty doggone good right there. And you'll be surprised how small of a target that is when we get up and show him to you. That is a springbok. Here you go, Marcellet. I'll give that to you. Fantastic. I want to show you what a springbok antelope looks like up close and personal. These are one of the most beautiful animals in Africa, in my opinion. And if you're going to come to Africa, it's kind of one of these animals that you just got to take one home with you. They're absolutely beautiful. This is an old ram, and if you take a look at his horns, both males and females have horns. His horns are worn down and actually broken off here on the end. And this is an old old male to take, but the coloration of them is beautiful. They're relatively small animals. They weigh only about 50 pounds when they're mature, and this one is definitely mature. The hair on them is unbelievable. Take a look at this tuft of hair on them. And like I said, the coloration, they make great rugs. They're excellent table fare, and they're very good trophies.
The High Road with Keith Warren is presented by Pulsar, Timber Creek Outdoors, Legends Ranch, the Lucas Oil Outdoor Line, Record Rack Deer and Elk Feed, and FreedomMunitions.com, your online ammunition destination. The High Road will be right back. Now it's time for Gear Care, brought to you by the Lucas Oil Outdoor Line.
Ooh. Model 1911s can be finicky if you've ever shot one. And the reason why is most of them have gone dry. I'm going to let Lisa Marie show you how to fix that problem.
You can see, Keith, there's not a bit of oil on this gun. It is dry. We just need to oil it up and it should run very well. We want to put a little bit of oil right here on the rails and let it run down. We'll put a little oil on the barrel. And then on the inside of the slide. Work that slide just a little bit. She should be good to go now.
Woo-hoo-hoo! That fixed that problem. Get some Lucas Oil Extreme Duty Gun Oil.
For more information on the Lucas Oil Outdoor Line, visit our website and join us on Facebook for more Gear Care tips.
So now I've got the common springbuck down, and next up, I'm going to try my luck at the copper. These little springbuck have got a great nose, and it's for that reason that we're going to do everything we can to keep the wind in our face, but when we can't, we still use scent killer to eliminate as much human odor as possible. So on the copper springbuck hunt, my pH is Benji.
I'm Ben Pringle, and we're here at Hunter's Hill, and we're going to be on the quest for a copper springbuck this afternoon. So a good group of copper springbuck have just gone over here with a good ram in there. I think our best bet would be to stop the vehicle and do a good stalk. The wind's perfect, and maybe we'll get a shot on the other side.
That'll work. The wind is perfect. I'm glad it's in our face.
So,
Sesame. Nice one in the back.
yeah, good one. Get a bit closer.
360.
There's a real good ram in there.
I see.
Yeah,
Let's ease up a bit.
yeah, let's move up. Oh, there we go. Perfect. On your teeth. Okay. Okay, there they are. So that's going to be, here he comes, he's going to come up onto the bank. It's
Got
going to
it.
be 1, 2, 3 from the left is the
Gotcha.
ram. You can see him as a good one.
Gotcha. Here goes.
Shot! Great stuff. Good stuff. Awesome stuff.
Good deal. Thank you.
Yeah, he's down.
Thank you.
Well done.
Copper springbuck.
That's him.
Let's take a look at that dude right now.
Let's take a look.
We put some walking in on him.
Yeah, did a good stalk.
All right, this is what a copper springbuck looks like up close and personal. And as far as quality goes, what do you think?
No, he's a good ram. He's mature. He's got really thick bases. And what we look for in springbuck, we want thick bases, and we need him to hook back. It's a good one.
Yeah, this is a nice one. It was a really good hunt too. And so during this safari, hopefully we'll be able to show you what some other ones look like. But this right here is a copper. They're extremely good to eat. And they're rather tiny. Probably what, 50 pounds maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, they're very small, hard target. They've got great eyes. They're herd animals. And to get up close to them is a challenge. We've been at it for hours just wanting to get close enough for a shot. But this is a job well done.
Thank you very much, sir. Well shot.
Thank you.
The High Road with Keith Warren is presented by AirVenturi.com, Liberty Safe, Shadow Hunter Blinds, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%, and Tannerite brand binary rifle targets. The High Road will be right back.
So the next hunt on my Springbok Slam is going to be with my PH, Jaco.
My name is Jaco Pieterse. I'm a professional hunter for Hunters Hill Safaris. The white springbok we're looking for one, it's going to be snowy white. What we're going to do basically is we're going to drive around, spot them, have a look, find a nice decent one, get a nice stalk in, get some nice footage of it, and yeah, hopefully we're successful on it.
So we spotted a white springbuck, and now this was a beautiful animal. I mean beautiful. And we got set up and I had a perfect rest. So I was laying on the ground, prone position, and I had a perfect rest. He was out there about 350 yards and I could have easily have taken that shot. But there was a problem. He was on the horizon and he was making his way left to right on the horizon, and I did not want to take that shot and send a bullet over in the wild blue yonder because I don't know what's on the back side. So we got to wait and wait and wait. Pretty soon he comes off the hill, and now all of a sudden he's behind the bushes. Now all of a sudden he's in the tall grass. Now all of a sudden it's like now or never. Okay, here we go. Like that.
That's it.
Got him.
There's a hit there. It's moving to the right.
That's good. That's good.
Well done, sir. Good
Thank
shooting.
Thank you, Mantele. Thank you, Mike. All right,
Well
good.
done. Well done.
Very nice. Boy, I can't wait to get my hands on him. Beautiful white, too. Well, down he goes. And now all of a sudden it's time to go for the fourth springbuck on my Springbok Slam. And this time we're going to go after a black. And I said, Jaco, I want you again. So Jaco loads us up. We head on out and we drive and drive and drive. And we stop in this area. And I mean, it was the thickest thorn thicket you have ever seen in your life. And we start taking off through there. We ease our way up through this creek. And I mean, like I said, the thorns are thick. And we peek up over the top. And lo and behold, there is a feeding black springbuck. And he is so close, he has no idea we're there. The wind is in our favor. I mean, I've got a perfect place to lay down on the ground and take a rest. Now all of a sudden it's just wait to see when he walks out of the bush, take aim, and fire. All right, here goes, boys.
Dropped him on the spot, sir.
Ooh. Look at that dust from that muzzle brake. What do you think about that?
Straight down. Nice one, sir. Yeah, big puff of dust there.
Thank you. Thank you. That was an excellent stalk. He almost posed perfectly for a picture right there. Look at that.
Oh, look at this head, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful black springbuck, sir. Look at this thick mass on it. You know, ridges worn down, thick edges on the horn tips here.
Beautiful old male, eh? Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow, what a beautiful black springbuck. Nice. Let's get him out in the sun and take some pictures of him. All right, this is what a black springbuck looks like out in the sunlight. We got him propped up here on this log showing off the rifle, and I want to talk to you about rifles. If you're going to come on a plains game hunt here in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, this is really big country, and you're going to see a lot of animals, and likely they're going to be at a long, long distance. And so what I encourage people to do, bring the same rifle that you would deer hunt with or elk hunt with in the States, that you're comfortable with, that you're comfortable shooting at 200 to 300 yards, maybe even further than that. It's spent a lot of time on the range. Although this stalk went perfectly. We got within 100 yards and dropped this guy right in his tracks. He had no idea we were there. Many times as a plains game hunter, you're out there shooting at 300 yards plus. So I encourage people to bring a rifle that is flat shooting, that you're comfortable with, that you know your levels of confidence, and make sure that you spend a lot of time practicing before you come over here, because when you get a shot at these animals, you're going to get one first shot, and hopefully you can put him on his butt like we did on this one.
It's been a really great experience meeting Keith Warren in human life himself. Really enjoyed guiding him on a beautiful white springbuck trophy. He impressed me really with a long range shot, 360 yards, one shot, animal down, and it was really, really nice meeting him, and looking forward to seeing him again.